Hey everybody, Adam here. I want to see if I could get some help here. I bought a couple records today, and this is the first time I've ever bought records and had absolutely no clue who any of the bands were at all. I have no clue who any of them are. I basically went on YouTube and Amazon and all that stuff and tried to figure out who these people were. Because some of it was good and some of it was really, really bad. 99% of it is all hardcore bands, which I thought, I saw the covers and I thought, there could be something, pretty rare in here. But, so I took a chance. Every one of them were $1, and I think the same person just brought all of them. I don't think there's any way that, this is also the first time I didn't buy anything like classic or that I was really excited about listening to because I knew it. This was all like whatever. So what we're listening to right now is Trans Am Future World. And I like this a lot. This isn't a hardcore band. This is from, this came out in 1999. And it sounds like, from what, I'm going off of like first listens here. I made it through like 2 songs of every record just to kind of see what they were like. I'm going to try and remember what they all sounded like. This one really doesn't have any lyrics, it doesn't sound like, from what I've kind of sampled so far. It's all like electronic. And I actually really like this so far. Everything is... And also I want to note, every record that I got that was a hardcore record had like all the inserts in them, had all these like booklets and crazy, but this is a pretty nice, it's like kind of glossy. So that's Trans Am Future World. So I thought this is pretty good actually. I've never heard of them. So then moving into the second record that I got like 17 or something like that. So if you're not ready to hear about all of them, sorry, I'll try and make it short, but this is called Tender Wreckage, and I thought this was going to be like, I thought it was going to be a bunch of different sounds and like samples and stuff, but it ends up, that's really all it is. There's like no music to it. It's just a bunch of weird sounds. To give you an idea, this one says, large wooden power cable spool on pavement, feedback sticks, metal shelving on metal cabinets. And that's really what it is. It's almost unlistenable. And I'm trying to figure out what the point of it is. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. But, any of these records, if anybody knows anything about them or wants any of them because they've been looking for them, I don't see these being mass-produced records that I got, except for just a couple. Guyver 1 and this one's called Correspondence of Condolences. And like I said, all of these came with like little booklets, and some of them I got lucky and got, this was like a colored vinyl. And this wasn't that bad. It was pretty much just straight hardcore. Most of these don't say when they came out or really anything about the band at all, other than like little things that tell you where to mail like, I don't know, letters to them or something. So this one I remember being like just straight up hardcore, kind of like Refused, Glassjaw, and it was okay. It wasn't bad. Gray swirl vinyl, you can't go wrong. So I got it for $1. So here we go. This is called Reality Part 2. I don't know what this is, but it wasn't very good. I listened to it and was like, eh. I kind of listened to a lot, so, but that first track, Asshole Parade, how can you go wrong, it just didn't. I don't know. I think there's like a bunch of different bands on here. I could be wrong. From Deep Six Records, but I don't know. It just wasn't very good, from what I could tell. I'm gonna give all of these a second spin though, to see what they see if they grow on me. This one is El Guapo. And I just listened to this one. Trying to think of what it sounded like. I don't think it was very good. No, this one was not very good. I don't give a shit. It wasn't very good. It looked cool though. All of these had really cool, like the actual album. If there was a normal album, it would have like really cool centers to their records. And then this one, I was just going through and they all were like this. It was like weird band, weird band, weird band, all $1. So I was just like taking them one at a time. So like this was in there, which I thought it was just gonna be another hardcore band. Sorry, I'm not hip to the hip hop, but like this is a hip hop band, I guess. Nowhere to Hide. And it's got like the track Nowhere to Hide, then it has it like as an instrumental. And it wasn't that bad. I checked it out. I was expecting it to be like hardcore, and then it just popped on and it was hip hop. So that wasn't so bad. And then this one, The Audience. From what I could figure out, this is like gothic, like early gothic. From '97, whatever. This is absolutely horrendous. This is terrible. It is so bad. If you are a gothic fan, or maybe I'm wrong, that's what Google said. So, this is horrible. And I just want to state that if anybody in the VC is actually in one of these bands, because they're all pretty small bands, I mean, I don't know who's in these things, and I offend you by saying that your band was absolutely horrible, I apologize. I'm not trying to be negative, it's just, your band is really terrible. Like Society of Friends, aka Quakers, Growing Up, Moving Away. It's got like an Indian scalp in that dude. This is hard to do. It had a cool cover, and it had, you know, I don't know. This one I think came with a cool, like, there's like an insert thing that it came with. Sorry. A lot of them are like little stories. They're like, hey guys, we were in the band, and I met this guy at this club, and then we hooked up, and that's my, you know, that's my drummer now, and then I met this other. It's terrible, but the records look cool. You're gonna have a dud every once in a while, you know. So, Nima. Or .Nemo, whatever. Bring Our Curses Home. And this is like in unbelievable shape. And I think for good reason. It's like this side doesn't have anything on it, and this side has like a little thing. I think this was, if I remember correctly, this was very guttural, deep. Sounded, if I'm right, this one sounded like it was too slow, like everything was like, and I don't know. It was weird. Okay, this one was weird. Damad, I think is how you say it. Rise and Fall. I put this on and this was like really crazy, hardcore guttural vocals. And when I looked him up online, it's a chick singer. I believe I have that correct. It's like a chick who learned how to do it, which, I don't know. It's a chick. I mean, it sounded okay. I'm not huge into the guttural vocals. I like the higher, because the lower just, I don't know, seems cheesy to me. But the higher kind of sounds like demons or something. I think that it sounds cool. I try and imagine that, like, what it would sound like. Like, hopefully that would be like the soundtrack if you were, like, in hell. Not that it would, you know, it'd be a good thing you were there, but at least you have cool music. I got this one, which I have not listened to yet. It's called A Memory of Jason, a compilation. And whoever... I'm assuming that you would know who Jason is if you bought this record. Just because, like, who the hell else would get this? Because I don't know who this is. It's like a bunch of different bands. It's a double LP. But, like, what kind of jerk sells this record when it says In Memory of Jason? Like, and there's a booklet in here. It's a double LP that has, you know, really cool, you know, like crossbones and stuff. But it also has like a little booklet in here that's like a whole booklet telling you about this like Jason kid, I think. Like I just scanned it. But it's like a whole like a memorial record, I guess. Probably like all these like hardcore bands like got together and they knew this Jason kid and they were like, we're gonna release this LP and it's gonna be awesome, and then not knowing that some D-bag was gonna sell it to half-price books later. And if you're the dude that I bought all these from accidentally, or you were the guy that traded these in and you see this, sorry. This band was absolutely beyond horrendous. Wellington, Thank You Jesus, which I thought was a good title, and I should have known by that picture. We all know that those kind of band pictures. I was in a local band, I understand. Never good. Never good. It sounds like I did really terrible, but there are some gems. Skit System. This is pretty good. I have no idea what that says. It's probably German or something. Who knows? This is on Havoc Records. And this was cool because this one was totally clear. And it's got that badass skull on it. So that alone, I was like, $1, that's cool. But the crazy thing is, I didn't even see it until I got home. I didn't know any of these were colored vinyls. The two that I got, but that's pretty cool. I don't care how crappy the band is, you know, but they're actually pretty good. They're not bad. They're, if I was going to say they were like Soulfly, or I don't know anything about Soulfly, but that's what they remind me of. Or like Mailing to the Sun is a Disaster, but like more old school version. So this is a pretty good one. I didn't mind that one. And then this is Still Life. And this was just mediocre at best, and I think like the kid like actually signed it. So this must have been like some dude's like a bunch of his buddies' bands or something. Some of them were from New York, but some of them were from like San Francisco and stuff, but most of them were like little to Jake. Hey Jake. And I don't think there's anything really that cool about this one. It was okay. All of these have like a bunch of little like write-ups and like lyrics and stuff. Let's see if I remember this one. This one was just really, really, really heavy. I'm not gonna even try and. I think it's a Eucharist. Eucharist. Kent State, can't write, can't read, can't get a job. Not a bad record. I hope this is a pretty cool record. I like this one. The Replicants. This is a very this isn't hardcore. It's more like just a bunch of crazy sounds, but like music, and it just kind of drones on. But it was pretty good. I liked it. And then I got just a couple more. Corrupted. And this wasn't very good. And I'm really praying that somebody in the VC like really likes this stuff and like knows who any of these bands are, because I'm gonna be kind of embarrassed if these all are like 16-year-old like high school bands that I bought their records. But This one was pretty cool. The only thing I didn't notice was the he like friggin' put duct tape on it, but last of the Juanitas. And this is actually shit bastard. It's okay, but it came with, I think this is the one. It came with like a pretty cool like poster that I thought was pretty. And it's pretty detailed. I was impressed. It was okay for $1. I'll take a cool poster. I don't care. And then last two. Ass Factor 4. I felt like an idiot buying this. They actually had a lot of videos on YouTube. And I don't know, any Ass Factor fans out there? I'd be happy to get this to you. Pretty cool little. So, Ass Factor. I don't remember what this sounds like because this was like one of the first ones that I listened to. But if I don't remember, then it obviously wasn't that awesome. And lastly, this one was actually kind of cool. I got Citizen's Arrest, A Light in the Distance, 88 to 98, I believe, or 88 to 90. And they had a lot of videos. These guys are, it says New York Hardcore. This is like the first one that I put on, and I was like, this is gonna be a good run. And it was kind of a good run. I hope that it was a good purchase for somebody else, because somebody likes one of these and thinks they're interesting. So, but that's all I got. So it was like 20 bucks, $20 bill. Take a chance. Sometimes you don't do very well, but that's it. Cool. Take it easy.